Hey, welcome to another edition of Kyle Meredith with. It's the interview series presented by WFPK at WFPK.org, Consequence, and the Consequence Podcast Network. Thanks for making your way here for checking out the series. You know what to do if you like what you see, what you hear, hit that subscribe button. I put out new interviews just like this one every single week. It's a great way to keep up with your favorite artists, to discover some new ones. You can also grab us anywhere in old podcast land, Spotify, Apple Podcast, NPR, WFPK.org, Consequence, or of course, right here on YouTube for the video versions, anywhere you get your podcast from. Subscribe to Kyle Meredith with. That's me, Kyle Meredith. Today, my guest, Auli'i Cravalho. Yes, you do know her. She is the voice of Moana. She was in the new Mean Girls movie, and now she's back on Apple TV Plus with a family movie, a children's movie, if you will, called Lulu Is a Rhinoceros. Now I'll read the paragraph here. Lulu is a rhinoceros. That's who she sees when she looks in the mirror. On a quest to spread kindness, fun-loving Lulu embarks on the adventure of a lifetime, powered by new friends, courage, and catchy songs. Auli'i is joined by folks like Tony Award winner Alex Newell. We got Dule Hill from Psych and The West Wing on here. This does come from a book, and it is made into this beautiful movie again for younger viewers, but for everyone. And it tells a lot of stories. And Ali, you're going to talk about what are these big topics? How do you tell them through the lens of younger minds? We'll talk about the music. We'll also talk about some of her other work beyond Moana. She's been starring in Cabaret on Broadway with Adam Lambert. So I want to hear about that. I want to hear about some of she's producing a lot of work these days. So we'll do all that and more as we get into Lulu Is a Rhinoceros on Apple TV Plus. It's Kyle Meredith with Auli'i Cravalho.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm great. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You too. Thanks for talking with me.
Absolutely. I should say first, congratulations on all the success lately. It looks like it's been a nice year for you, and now back here with Lulu Is a Rhinoceros. You get to play Lulu.
I do. I couldn't stay away from a musical for too long.
It's such an interesting story, right? Because here we have this film for younger minds, but there's some very big topics going on. When I watch it, of course, I think about the national conversation with gender and gender rights and self-acceptance. I know this is the obvious place to start, but what is the story that you all are telling here?
There are so many different morals that I think people could take from this. I myself am a young woman of color. I come from a very broad descent of Puerto Rico, Portugal, China. I am many ethnicities, and I'm also a queer person. And for many individuals, but myself included, I will get outside influences telling me that I am not enough of this particular thing, so I can't possibly be that. Or I look this certain way and I should probably change that about myself. And oh my goodness, it is so hard to just be you. And so Lulu is a Rhinoceros is a beautiful ode to self-acceptance, that when Lulu wakes up in the morning, she knows exactly who she is. But by going throughout her day, it's the outside forces telling her that she should be something else that truly gets to her. So meeting great friends along the way and trusting in that knowledge that I am me and that is the best person to be, that is what I hope everyone takes away from Lulu.
Yeah. I love the way you put that too, because there are so many morals that you take away from it, and the acts of kindness that puts throughout, and and getting getting to be a character like this, especially at this time. I mean, you seem like, I mean, geez, you're coming off of Cabaret. This seems like the perfect time for you to be a part of the story like this. Is that nice timing? Is it, the direction that you were actively looking for?
I'm always looking for projects that challenge me or characters that I've never played before, and I've never played a rhinoceros, and so that was very exciting to me. But as always, art is oftentimes the best act of rebellion and of joy, and that is what Lulu is. Lulu is is joy personified. I truly believe that. And there are many characters in this, many songs also. I love breaking out into spontaneous song and songs like Rhino Proof or Good Morning Beautiful You or Let Me Start the Day Again when the things are getting rough. Let me start it again. The Perfect You is You. Like these are certainly easily digestible songs, but songs that have a lot of heart to them and the story has a lot of heart to it.
Yeah, we were working with Leland from RuPaul's Drag Race and Allison Flom on the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Like, how much of this is a collaboration? What's
Oh,
the
so
experience?
so much. I mean, Leland is a Golden Globe nominee, and Allison Flom is part of the father-daughter duo that also wrote the original book that this is like based off of, and it was such a fun experience. Truly, I don't know that this story would be nearly as rich if we didn't include those specific voices in it, as well as a fantastic cast. We have Alex Newell who plays Corey. We have Dule Hill who's Flom Flom. I really enjoy the different textures that I hear. And I I really like I'm hoping they drop the album soon because I'm trying to listen to it on repeat. I actually worked on this in 2023. So watching this back, I was just as excited as many of the people that I'm speaking with today because I went, wasn't it great? Like I haven't had that much time with it. I haven't been able to listen to the soundtrack on repeat, but I love it. I really do.
What do you hear when you like hear your voice too? Because I guess what I'm asking is, find the individuality of the character in voice acting. Like
Mhm.
what was your journey there of finding the voice of Lulu?
I originally, because I knew that this would be geared towards a younger audience, I had pitched her like a pitch of like, hey, how do you like this? I pitched her in a higher pitch. I went, hi, my name is Lulu. And they were like, no, no, we want her a little closer to you. And I went, oh, okay. But I also have in mind that Moana is very similar to me as well. It's just a little bit of a different intonation. And so I have no choice but to interject a lot of myself into my characters. I'm already quite dramatic, but I tried to make her sound wholly her own. And in the pop soundtrack as well, that's a different sound for me that I had a lot of fun with working with this team. And all of it felt very cohesive, but also very collaborative.
It's gotta be nice when the note you're given is we want you.
It's very sweet, but I'm also like, let me do a character voice every now and again, like someone but cast me as like a villain. I don't know. I'll work on the voice.
I've heard you talking about wanting to get into action more. It feels like there's at least the opportunity there to bring that out into voice, if not physically.
Yeah, there are so many different roles for young women to play, and as long as I'm doing something different, then I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, and I'll bring that up again because you did just finish. I think you're finished with the Cabaret run,
I
right?
did. Yes.
With our buddy Adam Lambert, who's been on the show many times before. But but what a time to be telling that story. And I won't project here, so this is coming from me. But what a time to be taking on fascism. Like what itch does that scratch for you?
Oh, I love being challenged. I love telling stories that are meaningful. Cabaret was one that certainly challenged me. I Oof, that was some work, but it also felt like I was doing the work at a time like this to be telling such an important story. It's also, like I said, the importance of art and challenging ourselves, challenging the person in the mirror to be better and to do better and recognize our own biases. And I also feel it's equally as important with Lulu, to be able to speak to a younger audience in a tone that they understand that this without any other type of connotations, any other agenda. It's about kindness. It's about accepting individuals for who they are and who they say themselves to be and know themselves to be. And it's also greeting people with curiosity instead of judgment, and perhaps to find a similarity between those two projects that I was just discussing. There are places of inclusivity and friends that see you for who you are. And if you lose that, it's a very different world, but that is not the world that Lulu lives in. And so, what a joy to live in it.
My first thought with 30 seconds of that the film with Lulu is like
Mm.
this would be a nice place to hang out for a day or forever,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it's
And it's modeled after New York City. Did you notice that there
I
were like shots of Central Park and things
did
like that?
notice.
This could be our world if we were all just a little kinder, I'd like to believe.
And you just moved to New York City, like New York City, like permanently, right? Like you're an
Yes.
actual resident. So You're taking this both versions at once.
Yes, exactly. I am enjoying spring. I feel like this was the New York that I was promised. Um, I don't know that I'm looking forward to the other two seasons of summer, and then we're back to winter again, but I'm gonna take it on the chin. So
The 12-degree weather in New York. That's something, just the blast of coldness. Yeah, it's
doing it for the plot. Yeah, yeah,
it's so great seeing you all. And I know you're. I gotta wrap up, but producing as well. I mean, speaking of Moana, I'm like you're producing that, and I see the Queen's Flowers. Like, what is this version of your life now?
yeah. It's filled with art. I truly am recognizing that I don't have to be in everything. Like, if I can help tell a story from behind the scenes, that makes me just as happy. And there are so many incredible writers and stories to be told that I just want to see blossom. And Queen's Flowers is one of those. I was so moved by the storyline that I went, oh my gosh, what can I do? How can I tell this story a little louder even? And as I continue producing and as I work on directing as well, that's the goal, to just keep telling wonderful stories.
Yeah, and the Reef one too. And I'm dropping the title. Sorry, what's the?
Street builders.
Yeah, yeah. Congrats on all this, and especially on Lulu Is a Rhinoceros. What a great story, and it's been so great to talk to you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. I'll talk to you next time.
And thanks to my guest. Also, thanks to you for checking out the episode in the series. Before you get out of here, hit that subscribe button. Again, you get 3 brand new interviews every single week. New one every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at right here on YouTube, or of course anywhere in podcast land, including iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podchaser, NPR, or WFPK.org as well. A great way to keep up with your favorite artists and discover new ones as well. Then after that, actually head over to WFPK.org. That's where I do a show Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's an hour full of song premieres, music news, anniversary spins, bonus interviews, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern at WFPK.org. Consequence has your music and film news. You can also find me on the social media spots, Facebook, Instagram, mostly on Twitter. All 3 of them, the address is at Kyle Meredith. Do hope you like and follow along. That does it for another edition. I'm Kyle Meredith. I'll see you next time.